they speak now, it increased to 13.2 million, and out of this 13.2 million children what we they talk about, we get 10.5 million for northern part of Nigeria, while the remaining day for southern part of Nigeria. And of course, those states for Nigeria now get the lowest number of out of school children, while Katsina, Bauchi state get the highest, followed by Katsina state. We just they look at what is they responsible for all of this, especially as we get a program to really address this for the country, will be the universal basic education, where they set up to take care for primary and secondary school for the country, and every state government they expected to contribute to this. And recently, the executive secretary of the commission, Ahmed, come out to talk, say they get for 47 billion naira, where they with them, nothing they happen to naira, where they with them, nothing they happen to them, it just a waste for them because of 24 states for the country not really do the right thing for them to do to physically access this money. So with the look generally now, what thing we go feel really do for this country to fit reduce this number of children wey not dey school, because as e dey presently na Nigeria get the highest for the whole world, and not bad for not very good for us. So you sef fit just join the conversation, tweet at Wazobia_FM, use the hashtag evening Oyoyo, or you send us a message for WhatsApp. The number na 08095975808. We go take some phone calls now. Make we just go straight to the telephone line. Hello. Yes, sir. Good evening. Welcome now. Esther, welcome. Your village. What did they happen for your village, Esther?
Which side for Cross River be your own? Huh?
Yala, na Yala.
Yala local government. Okay.
Wait, Yala na local government area for Cross River.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I know say I don't feel no waiting if they responsible for that. I know say not be only on our side they suffer that one, almost across different parts of Nigeria. Yeah, I see a video today for social media of a school for a part of Oyo State, for Shaki part of Oyo State, where students them and the headmaster now under tree that they use, and that school now school where they create for immigrants them. They say now migration school where they create, that is those where they pass through or your state they go to other states them. So they on that tree there, and the headmaster come dey appeal to your state government. Now on that tree, practical on that tree, not be say any other thing. Now therefore they teach them and they learn the things where they learn. So a lot of these things across different parts of Nigeria. But just to add again, say according to UBEC, Universal Basic Education Commission, they say 36.5 billion naira they available presently for 2018, with no state for Nigeria don't access.
But this thing are they, because that those years where I been in school, we dey always see projects. They will say UBE project so.
Yes.
Now UBE, Universal Basic Education, they need states to come meet them before they go fit do those projects. I don't understand the process.
Now where we need the commission to come in with that. Now them go fit explain better, but definitely e get some things dem wey each state go fit meet.
Before
E
they
just
go
be like
plan
when you wan go collect loan
yes,
from World
okay.
Bank and all, you must meet a standard. So e get things meet before they fit access this fund.
But you know, say those period again.
When you see some
Okay,
of these things,
this
then
is
you
maybe
see suburb
yes, that one are for state.
for state.
But you go see UBE projects. So and even books.
No, so when they pull
they
UBA,
even can get books sef.
now they
UBE
talk now.
books. Different so many books wey people dey fit enjoy.
Presently, as I dey go through their website today, I see when they mention some project the way they accomplish for different parts of Nigeria. I see Abia State, Adamawa, and other parts where they mention say, and most of those things they will see them build 2 classroom, 2 block of classroom, and those
No be 2
things.
classroom we see, 2 buildings, 2 maybe na 4 blocks of classroom, 50 million. Where would they argue that?
Yeah, where would they argue say how they will use 50 million? See, but
Well,
you know, say we not see the interior, we not see what's inside those classrooms. So we don't know if
they want furnish am with
no,
marble.
maybe one side of the classroom lab dey we not see am.
Lab, okay,
We not see am.
But
I just dey talk say we not see am. I not dey defend
no
them.
classroom na primary school. Lab no dey primary school.
They fit get a computer lab now.
Okay, computer lab.
They fit get am now.
For that primary, that only 2 building abi.
They fit get am. They fit get library for them where they put book and all those things.
Now basically now, because security reasons now one thing wey we need to talk wey be say na major influence for this act of especially for north central and north east. Our government, I no understand, maybe na their actions, I mean na their inactions, they just this security issues they no dey put mouth for these security issues. And when security no dey, e no go dey easy for children to go school.
And even if we want to talk about Dachi, for example, or Shibok, it go dey very difficult. It go take extra effort to even feel convince the parents them to want send their children go school, especially girls them.
And this many of these children na dem dey overflow for other states.
To other states, yes. Like with the experience presently for
Lagos,
where you see children full traffic.
If you go Agege like this, all this Lekki expressway like this, you go see them just dey disturb your motor. For Agege, you go see children for Ojuri like this. Then dey plenty.
But you know, say now one of the disasters and we don't dey get warning about. Say if we not really do anything about these stuff, it go get to that point. But then we would like to hear from you. You fit send us a message for Twitter and even for our WhatsApp. The number na 08095975808. Bigada, check if we get any message from you already.
This one call the name Big Name from Ikorodu.
Big name.
Okay,
yeah.
In talk say Twitwi, this one na government palava. We need to help ourselves. Make we give to those wey no get. If you send wey no get around to help, na so we go take move ourselves forward.
Yeah, by adopting a child, you know, sometimes say if you see children around your area wey need adopt,
it go make sense.
It go make sense.
Adopt.
But when we say it not necessarily mean say make one dey stay with you. If not to say why you still there with the parents, say okay, this one now they pay for the school fees. This one now they pay.
Anything wey concern in school.
Yes, you go.
Now part of adoption.
Because we know that the way they go for the country presently, if we not do anything about them, we'll continue to increasingly they get population wey go dey increase wey no go school. And the more we dey get people wey no fit read and write, because this universal basic education wey they talk now just for you to fit understand some certain things about life. You need this level of education for you to feel reason, you know, as society dey reason. And even though one argument they say the people wey set up this standard who teach the first man, who teach the first man wey start school.
No, but you know say na common sense na im lead to all this thing wey we dey learn.
Yes.
Na even common sense na im lead to law.
No, na wetin everything.
Na common sense. I just feel say na the way e suppose be this. Okay, you know say e dey grow year in year out. This thing e no fit work like that again because of certain reason. Okay, make we come together. Okay, make we do am like this. Na common sense na im lead to all these things. Another common sense na im our present government no get now wey dem feel say make us sef wey dey make we no get so that no go fit challenge dem about the common sense wey dem no get.
I see a documentary on Almajiri, and when they speak to some Islamic scholars, they call they talk, they explain which Almajiri dey for, and they explain say not be the way the Quran they talk about them. Now people say they practice them now. Say in fact, wetin people they do now, they just take at it, they exploit the children because most of them not they go even allow their own children to be involved. One man with the interview, I forget which particular state now, but now a cabinet member for that state. He talks say where the thing of Almajirin, because when they talk of out of school children, they can't the Almajiris.
Yes.
So now why just they mention this one now, not before religion or anything. Now the man going to say where the problem don't deal in northern Nigeria. Now the fact say when you even as government won't bring out policy to take better the life of these children, you dey at risk because some other politician dey underground where they use these children as their political base for followership.
Okay.
That's where one person go come out now say I get 1 million people where they follow me. These children now part of those 1 million. Because they know say okay, if they get pikin wey don dey 12 years or don dey 14 years, the next election year the pikin go don reach 18, he go don qualify to vote. So whether the pikin go school or not, e no mean say e no go get PVC to take vote. So wetin the man come dey explain be say now some people don turn that Almajiri system as a political base for grooming followership. So the more followers wey dem get, wey no fit think for themselves, the better for them to still continue to dey influence the politics. And I go try to find out again. The man na a cabinet member
and that man
for one of those
wey
northern
no
states.
ready now within governors and other people to take risk to liberate im own people, no be Nigerians generally o. Now na him go come dey tell us say make we dey do for our country, make we dey take risk for our country.
You know say if we go even want look at wetin this man talk now, and may we come to look at the situation wey happen with the Emir of Kano. No say when the Emir of Kano don dey talk, they very vibrant. They talk about this particular issue, they address the Almajiri issue, they talk about the need for northern Nigeria to develop education, to grow the population and all that. And when you come dey talk about our state government, especially for northwest, say they waste money and not take care, do the right thing. You know, saying come out under attack.
Yes.
Will lead to a situation where even that time Professor Yemi Osibajo had to go to Kano State, they intervene
Yes.
with the state.
When
They
they
won't remove
her, yes,
they
sir.
won't remove her from office. So if we look, say
Why you no risk in position that time?
no, may we look at it from one angle we say, because sometimes the risk I know they speak for the emir now, but with how they look at this, e don dey speak to make sure say they won't save the people. They bring out issue, say he embezzle how many billion that time, when they swear him in as emir, and from that time the talk till date go down from the emir. We not dey hear the emir of Kano talk as in they talk before, but this not be sign enough reason and evidence to back up with that man talk. See the political strong base for northern Nigeria, now then they groom these children and they intentionally
then they do
they continue to
intentionally. Then they do
so that
intentionally.
they get this number.
You know, say Fayose raised this alarm when he just sworn in 2014 as governor, and immediately he declared state of emergency on education in Ekiti State.
Yes.
He declare, and since then Ekiti don dey grow to where dem dey now, wey be say dem don come back to the level wey dem dey, we say na Ekiti they are another state to beat. See wetin dem do for Edo State wey Obaseki talk say about education, na im make this thing come down low. Lagos State, when they say Lagos State na private schools o.
No, na because of say the economy, so more people from
private
Lagos
schools
fit afford to go
private schools.
Yes.
Now
Now they say the state government for
now
Lagos, they really
wetin I come dey talk now be say we can't get a northerner as president wey know this thing. If those people, those political warlords, dem get their stronghold pass the emir, pass the governor, president wey get all the security apparatus for ground, wey got all the financial apparatus for ground, e no be say okay, enough is enough on this thing. Abi inside na part of the political stronghold wey wan make this thing continue like this.
Well, that's na question wey I know say only the presidency go fit answer. So mo just take some one message before we go close for the program for today and hand over to Mayowa for the next program wey dey make we gist.
This is long back, read them. The truth about education, particularly in Lagos State, education has been politicized. Not until we detach education from politics, until then education will remain at the base. Education is free, yet there is no smooth transition from private to public schools. Example, if a child had been in the private school, but the parents can no longer afford to pay the fees, then that child should transit easily to public schools. But for Lagos, na lie, no transition.
Na the person dey true.
Lagos started selling transfer forms for only JSS2 and SS1. Now, what happens to other students in other classes who wants to transit? Even the JSS2 and SS1 they sold transfer forms to, no transit because many of them will fail the transfer exams. Yet, those students has paid heavily, paid for forms and tax as they went through rigorous stress to get the form. This is a serious matter. They don't want our children to learn, so we remain slaves to the politicians. Even free books was given to schools like 5 years ago. Nigeria is in trouble, sir. There is much to be said, but I will stop here. But unfortunately, she did not put her name.
Shebi, good luck.
There may be a reason why she not put her name. Mo just take one message before we go now. We just get limited time to say bye-bye.
Okay. Twitwi, well done, and well done to the rest of the crew. We for South no get school. We for South we go school, we dey work after, as in no work. People are getting fed up with these school issues, so they prefer to send their wards to learn handwork. Now money they speak. If you get money, hide your face. School without work, hide your face.
Now, just to respond to that in way in talk now, our main focus now universal basic education. And when we dey talk universal basic education, we dey talk about primary and secondary school. You see, any work where you want go learn, there is no work where you want go learn for this world wey no include addition, mathematics, addition, multiplication, division,
literacy.
You know, you must be able to feel read and write. You must know how to take measurements and all these things. So there is no way you go say this. Why they say the most compulsory level of education, every part of the world now this universal basic education, the primary and secondary. So any work where you want go learn self, you need them to learn the work. And even after you learn finish, you need the education to fit do the work.
Even learning the work. How many technical schools they don't build for this country in the last 8 years?
They don't sell most of them. They privatize themselves.
They don't privatize technical colleges.
Some states, if they work, when they do they happen. So where do they go for them? They'll just convert some of them. So it should be we get in fact.
Sorry.
Big Ada.
My name na Ayodele from Akute. The issue of education is still going into corrupt politics. Corruption has taken over every sector. Let's go back and check the UBE and the SUBEB and other educational sectors. Na the only message we got.
All right, now at this point there, we want to say bye-bye for the program today. For you who don't join us at 6 o'clock, thank you very much. And for everyone who they watch us on YouTube or for CIN Nigeria, thank you very much too for your time with us. And once again, thanks to Moses who join us for the program today. Tomorrow will definitely be another day as we hand over to Mayowa and the crew for the next program will be Make We Gist. On behalf of Dr. Squared and Big Ada, and even on behalf of yourself who listen to us, thank you very much. Do have a wonderful night. Remember, say the next person, the people around you, you must do everything to assist them to make their life better. Because if you not patronize or assist people around you, especially for business, it is very bad. Say person near your house, if they do one particular business, you they drive past and they go another place, go they buy the things. only if you know if the person business fold up na you dey go call face o when dem no go fit see money take train their children take feed family and everything so make we start by patronizing ourselves na why I support one particular thing wey dis government don do so far wey I like so much na that wey dey say buy naija to grow the naira.
Yeah,
I
buy Naija
believe
made.
in buying things made in Nigeria when it dey actually made in Nigeria. Thank you very much and good night.
Hello guys, good evening.